Welcome to another edition of Tribal LA Nature. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. In this episode, we will be discussing the oldest gang in all of Los Angeles, Dogtown Rifa. Dogtown Rifa is a predominantly Chicano street gang located in the community of the William Meade housing projects near downtown Los Angeles on North Main Street, in a community also known as North Industrial District. Dogtown is the oldest active gang neighborhood in all of Los Angeles County, going back to a period from 1895. Dogtown is probably the oldest street gang in the United States. During the 1890s, Dogtown was the community of rundown homes of poor Irish and Italian immigrants, along with Mexicans, located just north of the central business district of downtown Los Angeles. The young boys were named for a nearby Los Angeles City dog pound that was moved near Downey and Aurora in 1885. Although some have suggested that this community received its name because of numerous stray dogs roaming their neighborhood, that theory is most likely untrue, because the city had an aggressive dog catching policy that went into effect in 1872, so it was extremely unlikely for any community in Los Angeles Dogtown area to be overrun with excessive stray dogs. Secondly, the references to the community as Dogtown do not appear in any newspaper until the pound was moved to the Downey Street, now Spring Street location in 1885. In the early 1870s, the police were charged with controlling a growing dog population, but in the process, they would often net dogs that were not strays, including those that had proper registration, in an effort to either charge a pet owner the $2 fine or to sell the pet to a new owner. The dog pound system was often alleged to be corrupt by legitimate dog owners, and there were several instances where legal dogs came up missing and later found to have been sold to new owners by the city dog catchers. One of the first dog pounds in Los Angeles was located on a parcel of land between Main and Los Angeles streets and between First and Temple streets, but closer to First Street. In 1878, when this area was residential, the community complained about the growing dog pound, the noise, and the dozen of captured dogs that would escape through a broken fence on the Los Angeles street side east of the pound. In 1883, the pound was moved east down First Street to the banks of the Los Angeles River. Although this location was further away from the residential community, there were allegations of improper treatment of the dogs, and in 1884 the community on police was instructed to establish a dog pound on any available land belonging to the city. By 1885, the new dog pound was located by the Los Angeles River between Downey Street, North Spring Bridge, and what is now called Baker Street. In 1894, 9 years later, the dog pound was destroyed in a fire. In 1929, 35 years after the Downey Street pound was destroyed, the city built the most advanced dog pound in the United States in the same community at the cost of $40,000 on land purchased on Ann Street between Nod Street and Ways Street for $20,000. The city also decided to change the negative perception that had grown between the city and animal advocates and the ASPCA, American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, for decades about the mistreatment of dogs to the city pound for decades. City officials stopped using the term pound and officially called the new facility an animal shelter that was now committed to a humane treatment of dogs that was ignored by the city for over 50 years. The Dogtown Gang has many different cliques. The Santos, the Locos, the Chicos, and the Dukes are the main sub-cliques of Dogtown in the William Meade projects. There is another Dogtown neighborhood in Highland Park community on the northeast section of Los Angeles on Avenue 53. Dogtown Rifa are Sureños and run under the control of the Mexican Mafia in LA County Jail and California prisons.